Hi, beautiful Leo. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Leo, this is your general reading starting today on the 17th of February. I've set the time frame to somewhere mid-February till mid-March of 2021. There might be an influence of the 17 here today due to the today's date of 17, the immortality number. If we add those up, we have the infinity there. So maybe that's going to play a role here in your reading. It's a general reading, so it's anything and everything. So take whatever resonates with you. And I'm usually saying it's not a quick fix reading. It's a little bit of a journey. So please come with me on this journey. And we're going to have a full-on story at the end of this reading here. Wow. We have Blessed coming out. Number 22, Blessed. We have Chop Wood, number 42. And we have Deep Knowing, number 43. So we're going to do these on a surface level first and then go deeper into each and every one of these energies. Blessed, this is just the most beautiful... I see you. I have no idea. Don't ask. I have no idea why. It's like you're coming in, like just flying in on a sperm. I don't know why. So maybe there's like new life happening. You're just like the very, very, the very, very beginning stages of something. If I were to explain, oh my goodness, sometimes the analogies or sometimes the visions that I get, I guess the sperm is like, it's represented by, it's all life. It's so freaking tiny and it can sort of pass you by. It sort of can not come to fruition, but the promise of it, and when it does, it creates a freaking human. It's like, so this is so, it's talking about, it's not a near miss, it's not anything like that. It's just talking about the potential. There's such true potential here with when it sets in, when it settles in, without going into too much information here. I'm going to be taken off the YouTube. The reading is going to be taken away, is that to just sort of know that once it settles in, then freaking new human. So maybe some of you guys are literally about to get pregnant, you're about to have a baby or want to have a baby. For the general Leo population here, I just feel like this is sort of talking about once it hits, once it settles, bam, it's like we have this blessed life. You're coming into whatever looks like so super tiny at such a beginning stages, then comes into like a full flesh, blood and bone person, which in your case could be like a full flesh and blood and bone creation. You seem to have a very blessed life at this moment, stepping into something new and something very gorgeous. We're in the creation mode of it. We're not in the dreaming stage of it. We're not in 11. Master number 11 is all about the fantasy, the dreams, the visions. Number 22 is like when Archangel Michael usually shows up, and we're having a lot of creation around this. 33 when it's a done deal and it's in your face and you can see it. So it's in the creative process. You're manifesting it as we speak. And then we have Chop Wood, which always brings me back to like, this is how we did it in the olden days. This is how you usually did it. And we're elevating it now. The old broom there, maybe a little bit of witch influence here going on. Just going back to the olden ways, like remember how it was. Remember like just the core basics of things. Stripping away whatever doesn't serve you. Stripping away anything and everything that doesn't noise, just your phone, electricity, so that you can sort of just people in general. If there's people in general that sort of is a little bit annoying or a little bit like too distracting or whatever this is for you, it's about stripping away everything that doesn't serve this very clean and clear path forward right now. 42 there, numerology wise, we talk about it's a heartfelt matter. You're coming into a very heartfelt, Leo is the heart. You're leading with your heart. You're feeling everything with your heart. It's so important that it is a heart matter for you. You basically can't be involved. So whatever you're doing, stepping forward, it's a very heartfelt matter to you, and it's conversation and communication in relationships. Adding those up, we have the number 6, which is your connection with your inner being. And it leads to love and harmony. So there's a lot of beautiful things going on here for you. Deep knowing, number 43. So there's some sort of process with the 22 to the 42 is a somewhat of a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith into the unknown. It's a quantum leap. It's like a big shift happening. And then we go from 42 to 43. So there's a leap taken, and also like a beautiful process happening here. 4 again there, heartfelt matter, and creation and passion, creation and passion, and celebration with the number 3. Adding those up, we have a number 7, which is a completion of something you have created over some time, and it's time to enjoy it. When the deep knowing comes up, it's like, it's just the best. It's the best card that is a little bit tough to explain, because it is a knowing card. It's a feeling. You sense things. If this is like you're coming into your most blessed life, like things are starting to light up for you. And you know the potential of a sperm. You know that it can create a whole freaking human being. That little seed, the inkling of a seed that has the potential of creating this massive shift, a massive change for you. Whilst doing that, whilst knowing that that is a fact, that is a thing for you to be able to do, create whatever it is that you want, that seems very massive. In the meantime, while it's being created, and you perhaps like you just see it on a 22 level, like you're just seeing it on, yes, you see slowly how things that doesn't serve you anymore it just automatically strips away. Either people are taking themselves out of your life, or job situations. Up until this point, you were in this job, and maybe it was fine up until this point, and all of a sudden you just feel like you need to locate to somewhere else. You need to just go into, like, all of a sudden you just want to switch career, or switch job place, or switch something that doesn't serve your energy anymore. Then that's going to be taken away from you. Maybe not to your liking at first, but it's always for the highest good. So in the midst of this shift, and also then obviously not just boring stuff, it's not boring that things are being taken away, or boring that you want a different career. I mean, you just still feel like, as much as things are being taken away, things start to slowly come in as well. You start to see, okay, there's a shift here, and new people start to come in, or new opportunities start to come in. But it's not fully here yet. It's not fully gone, and it's not fully here. I wouldn't be surprised if Between Worlds came out here. We have a deep knowing that this shift is undergoing. You can't fully see it with your eyes. If you were to explain it to somebody else, it looks pretty much the same. But there's a deep knowing that things are shifting on a very core, fundamental sperm level. And I see the stars are aligning there for you. Leo, you are a star. You want to be the star of your own show, and it's about time that you get to be the star of your own show. I see this as the new moon, having like the process between a new moon and a full moon. Like there is a process for the stars to align, and for you to come into that alignment with those stars. So in plain English, like, just understand that things are happening on a deeper level, maybe not so much on the surface level yet, which is interesting, because I read the cards now on the surface level, and then we're going to go deeper. So we're going to see what's happening like underneath it. And understand that things are really truly happening, whether you can see it with your, like, for your eyes or not just yet. It's aligning. You're aligning with it. So can we clarify this blessed here? You know the expression, when synchronicity meets opportunity, that's the you're starting to see synchronicities just coming in and just almost firing. Like you can't believe how much things just show up and just align for you. So the opportunities come in with timing, basically. Like if things happened in the past, it wasn't really the right time for it. All of a sudden, it just is. It's time. So we have the third eye came up first. So the clarification there, the blessed, it just to really pay attention to your intuition right now. Really trust yourself. Trust what's going on for yourself. I mean, I'm willing to even say, stop listening to me. I want you to listen to me. I want everybody to listen. But I'm willing to say, stop, listen. If it doesn't truly resonates with you, if the world around you that you try to create, whether it's this type of reading or other readers out there, or if it's like other people telling you what to do, or teachers or parents or even children, or a television show is sort of going in one direction, and you sort of, is that the way I should do things? To just sort of strip that away altogether and just trust yourself. Fully just trust your own intuition and what your inner guidance is telling you. Nobody can know you better than you, better than your higher self coming in to tell you where you want to go, because your higher self is the only one that knows exactly what you want, because there's no separation between you guys. So fully listen to yourself. There's something with also opening up more psychic abilities at this time. So you probably are starting to feel like you can pick up more energies around you. Perhaps there's like portals opening up right now for you, where you start to have like premonitions about the future, or you sense when people are going to come in, and then a minute later they're calling you. Or it can be even things like actually starting to hear other people's thoughts. That's a little bit more advanced, but you're just opening up your psychic abilities way more. Number 6 there speaks about, again, the connection with your inner being. There's a beautiful and important journey right now where you just sort of strip away what doesn't count and just fully come back into your own alignment with your inner source. There's a silence here. There's a profoundness here that, like, you're starting from scratch in a way. But it's not scratch, it's not from the zero, like starting over. It's just finding that center within yourself. There's a huge transformation going on here for you. 13 is death leading to life. That's the divine feminine. We see the mask, like the old gray stuff is coming off, the yucky stuff, the heavier stuff, the lower frequencies, the denser vibrations are falling away. And out comes this beautiful fairy, beautiful butterfly that is completely dressed in green. So it speaks about you're completely healing right now. You have a complete whole heart, leading from the heart, from a very divine feminine, like a very flowy and soft and very powerful, strong place. That is your blessed. That is the clarification of the blessed card. So it's talking about this profound shift going on for you, where you can maybe come across as a little bit of a hermit right now to other people, that you are, even though, let's say the pandemic would be completely over and every border is opening up, you're free to move about everywhere and anywhere, you would still choose to be a little bit more towards yourself, or you would still choose to, like, you don't open up to anything or anyone just like that. It's just you might withdraw a tiny bit, but it's not like you're withdrawing from life. It's like you're actually are connecting more than ever. You're connecting more than ever with life, with your inner being, through your third eye, and there's grand transformation there happening. Can we clarify this chopped wood, please? Wow. just flying out here. Oh, wow. The chop wood, going back to basics. 3 red borders comes out. 3, 5, and 7. 3, 5, and 7. Okay, so I'm gonna... It's my OCD. I want to have 3, 5, and 7, but they want 3, 7, and 5. So, recognition and reward. So this chop wood, about stripping away what doesn't serve you anymore. Let bygones be bygones. Whatever sort of doesn't raise to the occasion or to your occasion, to that fits your level. It's not like you're arrogant or that you're high on your horses or anything like that. It's just that you want to surround yourself with things that matches you. That is exactly a match to you. That doesn't bring you down in any way. We have the red border, which 3 red borders speaks about this transformation and laying a completely new foundation for yourself. You're putting down a new foundation. This is rising up to the occasion, is something I hear over and over. Rising up to the occasion. So there's a spotlight being shone on you right now. There's a recognition here. And if you've been trying to get to some point you've been trying to get a business off the ground, or you've been trying to get a relationship off the ground, or whatever this is that you've been trying to sort of have, it has been like in beginning stages, and maybe it is not even in the beginning stages. Maybe you've been doing this for a couple of years, but it hasn't fully like had that big break yet. I feel that is more because you haven't fully like come out of your shell or fully stepped into this big transformation that you're doing now. You're having this transformation now. You're being very authentic with yourself, stepping into this third eye and this huge divine feminine transformation here. When you have all these old stuff fall away and left is just this huge connection between you and your inner being, there's so much room for this new found place for you, this new foundation, this new core, where you all of a sudden, maybe you was struggling a little bit before with your finances, they're going to just shoot through the roof. Or if there's a business you've been trying to get off the ground for quite some time, all of a sudden you're getting a break. A relationship, maybe you've been wanting a relationship forever to get off the ground, to just sort of come together with this person. And I feel like the timing before has been off. And all of a sudden, the timing is right. The timing is there for you guys to come together. And it might not be a relationship that you've had in mind. It just that you wanted a relationship for a long time. And you just haven't been fully in your element, Leo. You haven't been fully in your element. Sorry, something else is coming through here. I'm talking about elements and yeah, I also talk about a lot about your heart, but it's also the fact that you're a fire sign, your fire element. So like to really fully step into your power and your fire, your passion, and to just really be as bright and shiny as you are. We have patience and planning. Leos love to hear the word patience. But I feel like it's coming together. It's like over the seasons here now, or it's coming together. We have the number 7 there again, speaking about it's time for you to start to enjoy what you have created. And we see it going from like a blueprint. You've had a sketch of it, or you've had an idea. Like I said, there's been something we've been wanting to see it come to fruition, and we've had a sketch of it, and now it's going to come into reality. We see it like fully manifested here. So it's going from sketch to manifestation, or from dream to reality. It's also like a Libra feeling here with justice is being made. Like it's going to be, if you felt a little bit unfair in the past, there's justice is being made here. New red foundation there. And then financial and material change. And it's like in every area. And number 5 also speaks about a great opportunity for change here. And you are changing. The transformation, stripping away the old, coming into the new, and getting recognition for whatever you have done in the past, because you're now stepping into your own light, and so you can start to attract what it is that you want. It seems like you're really stepping up, like telling it how it is, talking your authentic talk, walking your authentic walk, really rising to the occasion spiritually, like really connecting in, making a good job at taking time out to really connect with your inner being. Will it be through music or meditation or a walk in nature, whatever that is, you really are doing a good job of connecting in. And we have 2 fingers there, like representing a bigger area of the red. So again, it's talking so much about this new foundation, creating a new place, a new core for your life. And then health, like your health regime is starting to really, really improve as well. So we have the chop wood, like whenever you strip away what doesn't serve you anymore, you come into this most beautiful newfound place. Red, red, red. That is the basis. That's family. That's foundation. That's support. That's money. That's the ground. It's foundation. You're creating a new foundation for yourself, and it's really, really good. The sketch is coming into manifestation right now. And then we want to clarify this deep knowing. Deep knowing. We have a love relationship that flipped, but it didn't come out. Number 6. So perhaps you know that there's a relationship on its way in. Like you have a deep sense that you're about to make some sort of connection with somebody. You can just feel it. You can just feel it. They're not here yet to the point where let's see if it comes out. But, and again, it's flipping. The waiting game. Like to just sort things out now and the power card. I didn't see that. It's you, Leo. Stepping into your power. Like waiting for you to fully come into your power, to your strength, to have this new foundation, and then make this connection with this person. There we go. Beautiful. 8 is very much Leo as well, because 8 is represented by, it is strength and power and bravery. It's also the infinity sign, endless possibilities showing up for you now. It's a 4th red border. So it's huge. It's almost like you're starting your life over. In every area, you're starting your life over. And this deep knowing is talking about, you know that there's positive movement forward. There's going to be so much golden opportunities for you now. Endless possibilities. And a very, very beautiful new emotional journey. Meaning, when you're so much more like settled in yourself, when you're building this foundation for yourself, it's like you're growing up and you're coming in fully to your power and fully to your shine. And then therefore also fully to your emotional body, like you're letting your emotions run high and feel them, express them. You're going to have such a new emotional journey when it comes to relationships. Like feel emotionally satisfied when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your work environment, to your passion, to your purpose. I mean, this is like the emotional golden journey is just so beautiful. But this is also talking about, there's just this feeling. It's just this feeling here that things are brewing. It's the sperm with the greatest potential. Imagine if I put that as a title. Video wouldn't be uploaded even. There's so much potential here, guys, and it's like still on the surface level. I don't think you see too much change of it, and there's why the patience and planning is needed right now for you to just play it cool. But there's a deep knowing, and it's being represented by this positive movement forward, that there's our big things being moved at this moment. Like the big whale underneath is like swimming, we can't see it, It doesn't take away that the whale is not small. The whale is huge. I see like a big whale underneath this boat moving things right now that's going to come into fruition quite soon for you to be very happy about. What else can we tell Leo, please? Round and round. And message in a bottle. So the wishes that you sent out in the past is now coming, that has come to pass, is now coming back around. So the universe has heard your prayer over and over again, but you haven't been in alignment before with the very things that you've been wanting. You're stepping into that alignment right now. And this round and round, 15, numerology-wise, also we have a new beginning and a great opportunity for change. You're changing stuff up right now and you're beginning again. Adding those up, we have number 6. Again, it's talking about this connection with your inner being. Number 25, so again, the 7 there. It's time for you to enjoy what you have created. And this round and round, that's not, from some perspectives, it looks like, it just goes round and round. It doesn't really happen all that much, you know? But this is when an opportunity comes back around that you weren't ready for in the past, but you now are. So I see this as a vortex. I see this as this big shell. So the shell is also talking about putting your ear to the ground or really paying attention to your intuition. Where does your inner being trying, like we have that connection there. We've seen it over and over again, like connect with your inner being. The third eye, the intuition there, and to just really pay attention with the shell. What is going on around you? Where are you being drawn right now? If something is telling you to let go of certain things, try to the best of your ability to do as fast as you can, just let it go. And if something really pulls you, if you feel a pull towards something, act on it. This round and round is like, it gives you a second opportunity, or maybe third or fifth or sixth opportunity. Chance is going to come back around. And because you've grown so immensely, because you're in such a different light and such a different powerful place, and creating this new foundation for yourself, the stuff that's coming back around for you is now gonna sort of get I'm sorry for making this analogy over and over, but it's so good. The sperm is not gonna pass you by now. It's gonna settle. Like that little seed is now gonna this is it. Now it's time for it to grow into that the human body, this, whatever this is, this creation body that you've been wanting for a while. I see this starting from the third eye as well. So it's so coming from your inner knowing, from what you want, that you weren't ready for in the past, but you now are. Guys, I'm going to move into the extended. So if you feel like this is resonating with you, you're so welcome to come there. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Leo, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys. Bye.